The government, hold on, August. Yeah, no, hold on for a second. The government has had no policy, explicit policy, from day one. NFET is a joke, as I've written in various newspapers for a long time. In relation to that lady and the gentleman on the screen there, the answer is to consult the professor of archaeology of architecture in UCD, who had a piece in the Irish Times last week saying that they had no experts in relation to building safety from the point of view of virology on NFET, and I think NFET should be stood down. It is not funny anymore where somebody can go into the papers in the Irish Times and write an article that is authentic and real and offer to help, and nothing happens yet again. It's wrong. I have here in my hand an article which I was given here by Professor Michael Farrell today. It's dated the 26th of November, which is fairly, and it's from Nature, which is probably the most authoritative journal in the world, more or less, with the New England Journal. And what it's titled is How Iceland Hammered COVID with Science. We are not doing anything about testing, looking at the fingerprint of the...
Hold on, Bill. Well, I've asked you, should the guys there be allowed to reopen their doors now?
The bottom line is, ask UCD's Department of Architecture what they should do. What I'm saying is, yes, they should, because you cannot... The problem here is we've had NFET and the television stations here address the public in such a way that there is massive panic. There is no trolley crisis in the hospitals because people are too afraid to go. The bottom line is here, a lockdown is causing more deaths, lives lost, than COVID by a long way. Look at the Central Statistics Office report dated up from January to October of this year. COVID comes nowhere near. It's all cardiovascular, gut and everything else. In England, the Office of National Statistics showed that there's 55% increase in the number of people with heart disease who are dropping dead in their own homes or out in the street. 55% increase. They've had 75% of the routine stuff in hospitals down. If you close the whole lot, the death rate shoots up for the other diseases by 184,000 in the UK. You can just do a like for like here because our systems are very similar in medical terms. The other thing we haven't heard from NFET is there is absolutely no way, and I'm a journal editor-in-chief, as you know, Michael, there is no way would I allow them published stuff for the simple reason you don't do a major experiment without looking for the downsides. You cannot introduce a drug without looking for its side effects. We have had no reports of investigation by NFET into the consequences of what they're actually doing and saying. And in relation to your comment about what's going to happen with another level 5, the last level 5, this one, is being hugely ignored in the Dublin area I live in, and it should have been level 3. The data on the level 3 shutdown, as Carradper actually showed that, hold on, I'm nearly finished, that level 3 was actually working before Holohan was like the Lone Ranger. He rides into town to save the whole country after being out and puts up a level 5, and the government bottled it and allowed him. This is not government, this is reactivity.